What's up, my lovely people? Here's your girl Nadine Bungu. As you already know, it's almost the end of the year. We are here in December. 2020 is coming up. 2020 is coming up. 2020 is coming up. It's such a beautiful year. It's such a sexy year. I can see that already. Talking about New Year's resolution, right? I have some behaviors that I wanted to share with you. Some behaviors that I want to see stop, honestly. And if you can't stop those behaviors, maybe you can try working on stopping them gradually. We all guilty. We may all be guilty of those behaviors, maybe including myself. So I wanted to share. Let's go ahead and share some behaviors that are just so embarrassing. I believe very embarrassing and very like, come on. So I even had to kind of write it down so I can remember it. But on top of my head, let's go with behavior number 1. So you went to school for about 8 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, let's say as a paralegal. I'm sorry, that doesn't make you a lawyer. A paralegal is a paralegal. It's not a lawyer. Please stop telling people you are a lawyer. Let's please respect lawyers, man. They go to school for a very long time. And they have to pass the bar exam, which is really hard. It's not easy. Talking about school loan fees, man, I'm telling you, being a paralegal is not being a lawyer. So please, let's stop that behavior. Which brings me to say the same as being a nurse. So being a nurse, they usually go to school for about 4 years or more, especially if you are going to be a senior nurse. So you went to school for about 8 months, for about a year, or you went to school as a medical assistant. I'm sorry, honey, that doesn't make you a nurse. Please, again, let's respect those people. They went to school for a long time. You only went for a few months and you're calling yourself a nurse? That's ridiculous and embarrassing. All right? However, you can work your way to become a nurse, to become a lawyer. And why not a doctor? You can definitely do that, right? Well. Behavior number 2. This is for Mr. or Mrs. Collector. What is Mr. or Mrs. Collector means? You know, sometimes when we go to parties, there are people that just go so they can collect food when the party is over. And sometimes even when the party is not even over yet, those people just love to collect food. It can be okay if you're collecting food from family members, or you're collecting food from your close friends, or many times they may give you the okay, like, hey, it's okay, you want to go, you can, grab some food, that's fine. But man, when you go into some stranger's house or some stranger's event or a party, all you care about is collecting food. Mr., Mrs. Collector, they go and just collect food, collect it, so they can bring it to their homes. Don't you guys cook? Or don't you guys buy food? That's embarrassing, don't you think? Behavior number 3. This is especially for my African people. My African people. When a party starts at 8 p.m., it doesn't mean 10, 11, or even midnight. That's ridiculous. Come on now, guys. You can be late, I understand, but 3 hours late? Come on, man. We can understand if it's half an hour, 1 hour, well, but 3 hours? That's ridiculous. You already know we are going to have Brandon, who's going to show up at 8 p.m. He's going to show up on time. Brandon's going to be there at 8 p.m. And when Brandon comes, no one is there. Not even the people who are hosting the party. Lord, Lord, Lord. Come on, we have to change that behavior. And Brandon, just an advice, when you are coming to an African party, Brandon, please don't show up at 8 p.m. Please, be late. Come at 9 p.m. or even 8:30 p.m. Just don't come at 8 p.m. Brandon, you are going to be the only one. Brandon, even if you come at 9 p.m., I guarantee you are going to be the only one there. Behavior number 4, RSVP. RSVP. Easy as 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope I'm saying this right, but okay. So this is for RSVPs. So you got invited to a party, you got invited to an event. All the people are asking from you is to please RSVP by a certain date. It doesn't cost you any money, only costs you a few minutes of your time to please RSVP. If you're not gonna show up, that's okay. Just RSVP by the date. It's okay to not show up. Just let me know. I'm not gonna show up. Don't even tell me a reason why you're not gonna show up. I can care less. You know, just let me know that, hey, I mean, if I considered you to send you an invite and you don't consider me to just let me know that, hey, I'm not gonna be able to make it. Come on. That sounds really disrespectful, don't you think? And if you RSVP saying that you are going to show up, please show up. Don't just dish me on the day of the event and you just don't show up, no explanation, nothing. How do you think I feel? You think next time I have something I'm going to invite you? Go figure. Behavior number 5. Behavior number 5 is one of my favorite ones. This is for our lovely people, the people that love to dress up in the most expensive clothing brand. Just to give some examples, like those are Gucci's, Louis Vuitton, Dolce & Gabbana, those kind of stuff. You get the idea. Alright, so that's okay. You wanna dress up, that's fine. You know, you wanna have those big old writings. Some of them, they're so big. I'm like, okay, I get the idea. It is Gucci, it is Louis Vuitton, I get it. But my goodness, when you know you are not wearing the real deal, why you gonna scream, brag, and just make noise about what you're wearing? Don't you think it's good to stay quiet? Most of the time we know it's not the real deal. When you have something that you're wearing, it's looking like a pajama from I'm sorry, no offense to my homeless people, I love you guys so much and I help whenever I can, but you're wearing an outfit just because it says Gucci but looking like a homeless pajama, and it's obvious that it's not the real deal. Just stay quiet. Really, don't make noise about it. Just stay quiet. We get it. Stay quiet. Behavior number 6 for my rich people. The ones that love flashing their money on social media. They're so rich. They have so much money that they can just die. It's too much money. They don't know what to do with it. They have boxes of money, okay? Stacks of money on social media. So you can flash to us how much money you have today, and when tomorrow you have a relative or a friend in need trying to borrow some money because maybe they are about to get evicted, or maybe they're sick and they really need some money, and they're coming to you because yesterday you just showed to us how much money you had. So much money. They're coming to you and you're gonna be like, man, I ain't got no money, I'm broke. How can you be broke? You had money yesterday on social media talking about lots of money, and you're broke today? If you're gonna flash so much money you have, please have the heart to also help others because you have so much money. Let's help people. Now, if you're only doing it for attention, so don't get upset when people are coming to you and asking for some help. I mean, you showing us you have so much money. Hey, when I'm in need, I know you, I'm gonna come to you. I'll be like, can you help me out? You have so much money. Anyways, these are some of the behaviors I wanted to talk about. Honestly, these behaviors, they're not good. Honestly, they're not good behaviors. Maybe I'm guilty of, some of them too. And if I am, I'll do my best to stop them. It's embarrassing. Some of them are very, very embarrassing, guys. And really, let's work on, stopping some of those behaviors. So guys, let me know also if you have some behaviors that you hate or you just want to talk about, write it on the comments. What are the behaviors that just irritate you? You just want to let people know, like, please, these behaviors, can we try to stop them? Now, don't say no names. I didn't say anyone's name. I did not. So if you also notice a behavior that I do or some behaviors that you guys hate from me, please let me know. Let me know in the comments. On my YouTube, comment on my YouTube, let me know. Don't say my name, just say, hey, we just hate when some people do this, that. Don't say anyone's name. Let's just talk about those behaviors, alright? So this was your girl Nadine Bungu. If you liked my video, please subscribe to my channel. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Give it a thumbs down if you didn't like it. You don't have to like it. You can give it a thumbs down. You can share if you liked it. Alright, until next time, I'm going to have something awesome for you. Something good. Alright, take care.